What is going on, guys? Money Webby here, back again on Friday. Got a 7-game slate here tonight. I got it broken down for you with my 6 favorite plays, my money 6, some guys that present like the best price tags, I think, had the best potential value that really stood out to me when looking through this slate to start out the day. So, got 6 plays for you. Go ahead and drop a like in the video if you're excited for the slate, ready to win some money. Let's try to get over 60 likes again on this one. Thank you if we can do that. Let's hop right into this. So first guy up that really stood out to me is the Spurs offense, DeRozan. He's been playing very well recently, 8,100 here tonight. I think he can get over 45 DK points again here, maybe flirt with 50 plus. Good pace game here. A lot of potential points to be scored for the Spurs offense against the Hawks defense. And I think DeRozan will be that leading force again. He's had some really good numbers recently, putting up a good amount of shots, and he's been filling it up better recently. A good assist rate, rebounds have been up a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there as my first guy. I'm going to go with Bradley Beal. He's been on the downturn recently, but I feel like this could be a good spot to potentially get some really good value at 76 under here, coming off some injuries and stuff like that, but he voiced some frustration after the game, pissed off the fact that they lost to the Bulls. So maybe a little squeaky wheel narrative here where I think that Bradley Beal can get some extra minutes and hopefully just keep this game close, because if they can keep this game close enough where Beal can get 30-plus minutes, his usage rate has been insane this year. I think he can get us over 40 DK points, and he has a huge upside against Toronto last month. He had 57 DK points. They kept it close there. So that's the kind of upside he has. He could break the slate here if he gets his normal kind of minutes and this game stays close, like I'm saying. So Bradley Beal, I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there, risk it for him with that potential reward. And then we're going to go with K-Love, another interesting guy here. A good matchup against the Grizzlies. And this is a game that the Cavs could potentially keep it closer. K-Love was playing a ton of minutes before he rested the other night. Larry Nance is back, but Nance is still not getting his full amount of minutes. He was on a minutes limit last game, so he'll probably be on a little bit of a restriction still. So I think K-Love can get us around 35 minutes here again. He's still that rebounding beast. He can put up a good amount of shots, so definitely a double-double threat here again tonight. And at 7,200, another guy that's priced down a little bit compared to his normal price. I think he can get us around 40 DK points. Not crazy upside, but be a good cash game play, probably more in that range where he can give us around 6 times value around there. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there as my third guy. I'm going to go with Jonas Valanciunas, another guy here where I think he could be a potential value the same game against the Cavs. Valanciunas always has crazy upside in this matchup against Cleveland. Their defense against centers is not very good, so Valanciunas could have a monster game in one game against them already. Put up a nice 14 and 14. Good for 43 DK points. So I think he can get us, has like a ceiling of 45 to 50 here if he has another big double-double. Just missed a 31 and 20 last game at a 31 and 9. I mean, not last game, 2 games ago. Definitely has some risk to him, as he does have some downside, especially if he gets in foul trouble. But like I said, I think this game should stay close enough, and Valanciunas could have another big game here. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there as my fourth guy. Then I'm going to go with Lukey boy on the Bulls here. Cornett, he's going to be getting some more minutes. He had 35 minutes last time out. Not crazy production, but still 24 DK points. And this is a solid matchup against the 76ers. Without Embiid, their defense is a lot worse. And I think Cornett should be able to get some more minutes. Gafford is out, and also Wendell Carter. So they're 2 top centers both out. So they're really thin there. So Cornett has to get around like at least 25 to 30 minutes, you would think, in this game. Potential blowout, but still he's like a guy that was their bottom of the barrel kind of depth play. So even if this game does turn into a blowout, I mean, Cornett could still be on the court because they're so thin there. So at 4,900, hopefully puts up a good amount of shots again here. The last 2 out of 3 games where he's gotten minutes, he's been putting up a good amount of shots, 10 shots and 13. So he's definitely an offensive piece for this team. They're going to give him some looks and could return some solid value at 4,900 here. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there. Cheap price tag for a guy that could get a lot of minutes. Then we're going to go a little bit of a GPP play here and Thomas Bryant. He came back to the starting lineup last game against the Bulls. He only had 12 minutes, but his minute restriction was supposed to be higher than that, around 18 minutes or so. So he definitely has the ability to get some more run. I mean, he had 15 minutes against the Jazz. So with it being like around a week or 5 days or so since he's been back off the injury, I think he can maybe push up to around 20 minutes, and especially if he gets to start here again. He does have that added upside at his price tag at 4,500. This guy was having some big time performances before he got hurt. So definitely a guy, if you want to risk it, that could get some extra minutes compared to what he's been getting recently, and add a solid price tag at 4,500 if he does get close to the minutes he was getting per game before he got hurt. I mean, he was only getting 26.6 minutes per game, and he was putting up almost 30 DK points. So if he can just get close to low 20s or so here, he could be a potential really good value at 4,500. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there as my final guy. So that's the money six. You got DeRozan, Beal, K-Love, Valanciunas, Cornett, and Thomas Bryant. Hope you enjoyed it. Go ahead and drop a like in the video if you did. Over 60 likes is the goal. Thank you if we can hit that. Also, subscribe to the channel if you aren't already to continue to get these plays. But good luck here tonight. If any updates on these plays, I will tweet out on Twitter at MoneyWebby, so follow me there on Twitter. But good luck tonight, guys. Hope you guys have a great night. Enjoy your Friday night. We'll see you back here again next time.